Manual from the Universe. Written by Yosuke Seki. The time of universal laws has come. The content is based on the situation as of 1997. This book has not been translated and published, so it is an original translation on our channel. So why has such an era arrived? It is because the time has arrived. Just as the sun rises in the eastern sky in the morning and new buds begin to grow in the spring, according to the laws of the universe. In time, the gods of the universe supported the progress of material science on Earth, and today we have advanced means of communication, printing, broadcasting, audio-visual equipment, computers, etc., that allow us to communicate with each and every one of the world's masses almost without exception. With the advancement and development of such communication technology and all the sciences of the earth, an era has come in which even the masses can recognize the concept of a global world and world peace. Unlike in the past when people argued whether the earth was round or flat. This is the result of the extreme evolution of material civilization. And as if in anticipation of the arrival of this age of instantaneous communication of wills to individuals, a manual for the perfection of the human race on Earth was delivered from the universe to each and every one of the masses. Of course, there has been valuable support from space for the people of Earth before now. For example, in many crises of the destruction of the Earth, angels and bodhisattvas from the divine realm were sent down from heaven to be born in various places as saints, sages, and true practitioners of the correct religion in the earthly realm for the salvation of mankind. Through the great sacrifices and love of these saints, even the human race in the age of destruction, which was already known as the age of the end of the Dharma, was barely able to escape from the crisis. On the other hand, however, problems arose from followers of the saints in various places and times who had left the hearts of the saints, and gradually the earth faced a new crisis. The great saints of the past were able to instruct and save their disciples and followers, whom they could touch directly, with perfect theory, compassion, and perfected spiritual and mystical power, and successfully lead them to enlightenment. But however complete the theory may have been, the more the masses intervened and the further away the distance and the time, the more the content, despite its name and appearance, turned into something different. The more theory and theory fought each other, the more the masses and the masses turned against each other. History has shown that these struggles have turned into wars of authority and power on Earth and wars to kill dissenters, which are more serious than struggles for goods and land. The more perfect the leaders at the center are, and the more excellent the saints and sages are, the less the consciousness of the masses, who are far away from them in distance, time, and spiritual level, reaches the center, resulting in the creation of patronage-taking, coach-dependent people who lack independence, and the sowing of conflict, both individually and collectively. This has resulted in the sowing of the seeds of conflict, both individually and collectively. Skipping explanations for why this process has unfolded, if we consider the root cause, perhaps the idea that Earth is a single star was not universal among humanity, making the plan to awaken everyone somewhat premature. It could also mean that no simple and reliable manuals, guides, and procedures had been sent from space that could be easily understood by the masses of that era, implemented by everyone, and effective for everyone. And even if there was a way to do so, there was no way to communicate it to all of humanity individually. However, today is different. The age of communication has arrived, in which a reliable means by which each person can awaken to the truth on his or her own can be accurately communicated to each person. As in everything, starting with waking up in the morning, one cannot be awakened by others unless one awakens oneself. So the awakening of truth is also a matter for each individual person. The universe has finally provided us with a way to wake up on our own, not by sending a wake-up call staff to Earth, but by sending a manual like an alarm clock to each one of us. For example, in sports, so-called coach-dependent athletes, who have little habit of thinking and devising things on their own, do not become strong. On the other hand, even in group sports, where the joint action of the members is important, a team in which each athlete is like a running command post is strong. Just as a team that is not dependent on a saint or leader but awakens each one of the human masses to the truth and makes each one a coach, each one a leader, each one a team of saints, is a cosmic. It was the decisive factor.